So what I was talking about is the fact of this concept I've been talking about a lot lately, where I think passion is contagious. And what I was talking about is I think brands have a really unique opportunity to get their customers talking about their product, talking about their service in ways that they didn't before we had the web. And I think brands need to really leverage that to say, hey, we want to hear your story, we want to hear your passion, tell us. And give them a way to do it. Give them, I was calling it, I didn't talk about it here, but I talk about giving them a campfire to talk about, whether it's a portal or it's your website or a Flickr group or a YouTube or even just a tag. I mean, the fact is to say, listen, if you tell your story, let us know about it. So that way other fans can find it as well. I think it's just a really powerful thing that brands aren't leveraging as much as they could. And I just think, and it can work for the smallest business all the way to the largest brand in the world. This isn't something that only people with $1 million budgets can do. You all have customers who are passionate about your product or your movie or your album or whatever it is, but you just have to ask them and encourage them to share that story, and so many people are forgetting that step. In the past, you talked to your consumer. You told them with a print ad or television ad, you need to buy us, you need to do this. And nowadays, we're not going to the print magazines or listening to the radio as much. We're going to our friends. I'm looking to buy a shoe, or I'm buying a backpack or a laptop or a camera. You ask your friends. You see at an event what people are using. You ask, you go to, the first thing I do before I buy anything online is Google it, or look for reviews if I'm buying on Amazon or wherever. And that can happen all the time, and people need to do that. And it is a shift. It's a total mind shift, because people think, oh my God, what are they going to do with my brand? What are they going to say? What are they going to do? And yeah, you might have some detractors, but your truly passionate fans, the advocates for you, they're going to step up. They're not going to treat your brand. They might do it in a way you wouldn't. It might feel uncomfortable, but they're going to be passionate about it, and they're going to share it, and it's going to be in their voice. It's not going to be in yours. And it is a huge shift for any executives and PR and legal departments, but it's the way it is. It's happening with or without you, and the smart brands are going to leverage it. Really impressed by the Ford Fiesta campaign they're doing right now, where they've given 100 people these cars for 6 months and said, do it, let us know what you think, and they're going on missions, and they're staying out of it, where they're letting the people do it in their own voice. You're seeing some pretty wacky content come out of it, but they're pulling it all together in a portal. These people are putting it up on their blogs and their podcasts. I'm really excited. It's brand new. It just started, so I'm curious to see how it plays out in the long term. But I'm excited about it because it's a company like Ford doing something like this. I mean, they're totally letting their brand loose. But I think it's great. They're forming this brand new car. Nobody has any perception of it, and they got people from every walk of life trying it out and talking about it. So I think they're doing a great job.